Guys, welcome to live stream. Hopefully you can see me okay. Sorry I'm a few minutes late because I was heating up this just for a few seconds. It's a barbecue pork steamed bun. Normally I get sushi, but I want to get something different. Oh my god, it looks more dough than pork. Yep, up. Hope you guys are good. Not too sure if I like this. I'm gonna stop eating, wait till more people stream in. Those who are new to the channel, I do fast reviews, Canadian snack reviews, Japanese and Canadian snacks. Again, I can't see the live here, so I'm gonna go on my phone. I know it's been working the last couple of live streams, but today is deciding not to work. I don't know what is going on with it. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Pumpkin. Today's history again, Saturday. Okay, Ontario. I'm new here. I'm really nice. Yes, you are really nice, Pumpkin. Welcome again. Deals you had the other day. What do you mean ice cream deals I had the other day? I saw your comment on my video with Ben Jerry's. I did have it sit out actually before I tried it. So, but I do appreciate the suggestion there. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this, guys. Look, does not look too promising. I don't know how much meat is supposed to be in here. Oh my goodness. This may be a fail. Good thing I paid only $4 for this. Meat's not bad. The pork tastes really nice and it tastes sweet actually. But I find there's more dough than meat. I don't know if I've had the last steam buns I had, they had more meat than this, or like a pretty equal ratio of meat to dough. Meat's good. So far, though, I am disappointed, but then I got this at a grocery store, right? So I shouldn't be expecting too much. So before I forget, reminder, there is no live stream tomorrow. What happened was the closest appointment I could get for vaccine was 45 minutes away. And then he just wanted to leave at 11. So there's really no point in me working, you know what I mean, for 2 hours and then leaving and then coming back. So by the time we got back, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock. There'd been no point in me even working that day. So that's why my work said the only way I could get Wednesday off is if I work today. So, hey, Christian, welcome. Well, okay, what did I say that you concur with? Hey, Dwayne, welcome. And if you guys notice, this is not just a new phone case, it's actually a new phone. And I finally came out with my favorite color in the 12, so now I have the 12. So far, I'm not impressed. The meat is really good, but I don't know, guys. It says to heat it for 90 seconds, which I actually heated more than I was, a little bit more than I was supposed to, but still, the meat tastes pretty good, but I don't know. I'm really disappointed with this, though, so far. At least I only paid $4, but there is 2. There's still 1 in the fridge. I might see if Heath will eat it. But yeah, I don't know. I filmed like tomorrow's video with this phone. I did notice, like, not that the camera wasn't great on the 11. It was, but I found this was like even clearer. So I don't know. Tell me if you can notice. So wait, you see a close up of the sandwich. I find it a lot clearer with this phone. But anyways, Okay, the shot. Oh, my arm was just really sore. Other than that, nothing. And I got the AstraZeneca. But my province has halted giving any more shots of it out. So I don't know if my second appointment's canceled or I have to get something else. I didn't want to get AstraZeneca, but that was the first available. And I want to get vaccinated right as soon as possible. I haven't had any side effects from it though, just a sore arm, and that's it. Hey sis, hey Night Riders gal. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's something wrong with this Restream website. I don't know. The last couple of streams, it was working. Now, I don't know. But anyway, so where I'm not impressed with this. I am not. See my face? The meat in it is really good. Like, I'll show you guys how much meat is actually in this. Tell me there's supposed to be more meat in it. I know it looks like, trust me, it's not a lot. I don't think it's a lot, but I don't know how much is supposed to be in there. Like the last team ones I had for President's Choice, they were great. I still have some more of those actually in the freezer. I should have compared this. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm just trying to dig the meat out. Who's Ernie or Cal? I don't know. Who is the Night Riders gal? See, his meat is really good. But, so far, I'm not impressed. Hey, David Vasquez, welcome. Sorry, guys, if those are joining in. If I'm looking down at my phone, it's because the chat's decided not to work again. And this is a steamed bun. This disaster. The barbecue pork in it is really good. It's got a nice sweet taste to it, but there's hardly any meat in it. Hey, Fang, welcome. Hey, Mr. Macus. Look, I'm probably going to finish the meat, but the bottom part, oh, not impressed. Not impressed at all. But then it's a supermarket, right? I shouldn't be expecting too much out of it. Meat is good, but that's about it. So, I wouldn't even feed this to my dog. Put it that way. The meat is good, but that was very disappointing. I'm gonna throw this crap out. Get something to drink. I'll be right back. Let's see what you guys are chatting about here. I'm having food, baby. It does. You're right, David. It definitely does look like a Hostess snowball. A Hostess snowball probably would taste better than whatever this was. Oh boy. Well, let's have some lemonade to wash it down. Oh my goodness. So, hey, nerdy newfies, welcome. Guys, if you haven't checked out their channel yet, please check it out. I encourage you. They have an awesome foodie review channel. Please check it out. And so, guys, nerdy newfies, you just missed the disaster of barbecue steamed bun. I use that term loosely. There's hardly any meat in it. Her bun the meat, and the meat was the best part of it, and there's hardly anything in there. Thank goodness I only paid $4 for it. Let's talk about nerdy newfie. Nerdy newfie pumpkin. Check out. That was my mom on Facebook Messenger. I'll talk to you later, Mom. Go away. I encourage you guys, pumpkin, check out their channel. I've had steamed buns before, but these were not very good. Oh, I'm feeling okay. Just a sore arm. That's about it. Yes, thank you, Nancy. What do you guys think I'm going to rate that disaster of a steamed bun? I'm probably going to just throw the other one out. I'm not even going to probably bother eating it. That might give you a clue. So what do you guys think? I like steamed buns. You guys see my review? You guys haven't yet. I did a review on President's Choice steamed buns. Those were really good. These, not so much. Oh, wow, Nancy. I'm probably going to say 1 out of 5. I'm not even joking. 1 out of 5. You're pretty close, nerdy newfie. You guys were pretty close. I did feel a little crappy though the day after I got the shot, a little bit, but other than that, I've only had mainly had sore arm last couple of days, but yeah, I don't know. I know Nova Scotia stopped giving out AstraZeneca now, so I'm not sure that means I have to get a shot of Pfizer or something else, or I don't know. I heard on the news that the second appointment they gave us was canceled, so I don't know. Does that mean because we saw, but then they have extra, they're saying on the news today, they have extra shots, like extra vials of it. So does that mean I still get a second dose of AstraZeneca or I have to get a second dose of something else? Pretty confusing. Hey, Mindy's mom. Because live stream someone's picking out, so I remember to bring my own grub. Yeah, bao bun. Yes, that's another term for it. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. You guys just joining in, you're not missing out anything. It was not a very good steamed bun. No, I know. I don't know. Anyways, don't know where I was going there. So yeah. Anyways, I was not impressed. I would not get those again. It's got something different, and they looked pretty good. Wrong. They just want to make sure everyone gets at least 1 dose before they schedule your second dose. Well, Nova Scotia, it actually works a little bit different. When I scheduled my first dose, they automatically schedule you for your second dose. At least that's the way they did it here. You know what I mean? They automatically scheduled you for your second appointment as soon as you got your first appointment. Hey, Minnie's mom, I hope you've been doing good. She says, Hey, Trips. Oh, that's right. You got a Trips. I promised you guys to see my old photo. I almost forgot. So, guys, the Trips, their live stream last night, they're showing old photos. So I said I would show mine. Oh boy, and I'm gonna show you Heath's too. I'm gonna ask you guys who you think he looks like. So I gotta switch over to Facebook for a second on my phone, so I can't see what you guys are saying. For some reason it's not showing on Restream again. Last week and week before it decided to work. This weekend it's not working. But yeah, and this is the iPhone 12. I'm loving this phone so far. I traded in my other phone, so I didn't have to pay anything for it. So the camera is even better than the 11. Those who are considering getting it and like you like iPhones, you should get it. Anyhow. Okay, let's find enough stalling. Might take me a bit to find it here because I haven't looked at my old photos in a while. Oh my gosh. Don't remind me if I look confused. Oh, here we go. Photos. Albums. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, where are they? Oh, here we go. There I am. Look at my hair. I was 13 here. Or 12. 12 or 13. That's the stupid silk top my mom made me wear for picture day. I think it's also for grade 8 grad or something. I don't know what was going on with my hair is sort of spiky and sort of not. Yeah, not a bad pick, right? I don't like the top though. My mom made me wear it. Actually, it was a whole outfit. I didn't tell you guys that last night. It was pink pants, and a silk top. It looks like I was wearing pajamas. My mom made me wear that to school. Love you, Mom, but I hated the outfit. Sorry. Yeah, it was a whole outfit. I didn't tell you guys that last night, Trips. I don't know what my mom was thinking. Oh my gosh. That was in 88, 89, I think, this photo. You guys want to see a picture of Heath? Hey, Scott, welcome. Hey, DeConnor. DeConnor? I didn't say that right. Okay, so you guys want to see a picture of Heath? He's going to kill me, but this is Heath, guys, believe it or not. Who does he look like? Who does he look like, guys? You should get it, even if you're not a hockey fan. This is Heath. I'm dead serious. I know it doesn't look like him now. Yeah, he had blonde hair when he was in high school. Okay, I gotta stay on that album. I forgot. Because who does he look like, guys? Yeah, Trips, you got it. You got it right on the nose. Wayne Gretzky, he got that all the time. Well, he looks exactly like him, right? Well, he did at that age. Like, look at, like, I swear there's a picture of Wayne Gretzky. It's almost identical. You guys are gonna like a story. It's probably kind of mean, but he said around this time when he looked like Wayne, he had to go to the mall to get some milk, and this kid thought he was Wayne Gretzky. It's like, Wayne, can I have your autograph? And Heath was like, yeah, sure. Give him an autograph, and then he heard the kid go over to his dad. Hey, Dad, look. Hey, Dad, it's Wayne Gretzky. He said he hightailed it out of there. I thought that's so mean. I guess he didn't want to let the kid down, right? He didn't want to let him down. So he humored him, right? But then the kid's like, Dad, it's Wayne Gretzky. You're not seeing it? I'm surprised, David. Every single person I show that photo to says he looks like Wayne Gretzky. And around the time of that photo, they got it all the time. So I'm surprised you don't see it. But yeah, I get it. Not everybody's going to see it. But I don't know. He's got that a lot, all the time. This looks like he could be his brother, at least, if it doesn't look exactly. You know what I mean? No, not John Travolta. Oh my goodness. Let's see if there's any other old photos here. Not really anything interesting. Okay, that's at Universal Studios Orlando. That's like one of those, I know, refresher things that had some water mist coming down so you could cool yourself off. But look at my hair. My hair doesn't look good that short. That's my friends and I at a bar. Anyhow, showtime's over. I may or may not be talking to you. Not talking. Eh? Did I miss something? It's okay, Dave, if you don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. I just surprised me whenever someone says that. So you say you got that a lot. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I was thinking, I got my hair cut that short. It's like above my ears. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, anyways. Excuse me. You want to see that last photo again? Okay, one more time. I have to go back into Facebook. Because David wants to see it again. No, I'm kidding. I gotta find it. As I never go into that album, really. Actually, for a long time, I forget it's even there. Oh, I need to delete some of these photo albums. Okay. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? See, that's one of the first photos Heath and I took together. This was the first trip Niagara Falls. I'm getting to the photo again. Don't worry. It's like, actually, no, I lied. This is our first photo. It's like New Year's. I don't know how old it was there. But okay, there's the one you guys want David wanted to see again. No, not cool. Facebook, stop. Okay, now I'm not showing it again. Okay. I hate that photo. I have no clue what's going on. Private. Okay, okay. I got it, Minnie's mom. No problem. Yeah, I've been meaning to probably message you, but I just haven't had time this week, so I apologize, Minnie's mom. But just message me when you can. Okay, everybody behave, please. Nobody picking on anybody. Windows print screen, then use Windows and hey? Okay, I don't know. Okay, I do have some foodie stories I was able to find. So, where are they? Where are they? Okay, no, I thought that one was interesting, but I changed my mind. This one's gonna be interesting. Okay, restaurant signs claiming staff walking out are propping up across the U.S. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. I have to go to Twitter to get that one. It says, we are closed. We are, due to no staff, we are closed. We are hiring. Sorry, I didn't mean to cover the screen. Do that. Sorry. We are hiring. Call this number. Thank you, Hardee's. Oop. Okay, this is the next one. I gotta blow that one up so you guys can read it there. Okay, so it says, oh, I did it again. Attention Chipotle customers, do you want to know why we are closed? Ask our corporate offices why their employees are forced to work in borderline sweatshop conditions for 8+ hours without breaks. We are overworked, understaffed, underpaid, and underappreciated. Almost the entire management and crew have walked out until further notice. People should be profits. Repost this if you agree. Yeah, that's not right. Okay, look at this one. We all quit, closed. um, you know, I don't blame. Like, I'm sure a lot of places are getting overworked, and it's like they deserve a lot better. Fast food employees are not always treated the best, and I know this from experience. I worked in fast food for like almost 2 decades before I finally got a job I love and enjoy doing. Um, so I've been there where these people are. Okay, here's another one. I'll read it first and then I'll show you guys. We are short staffed. Please be patient with the staff that did show up. No one wants to work anymore. Okay. Okay, I was going to show it to you. And I think, is that it? Oh, here's another one. I'll read it first. We were temporarily closed because people do not show up for the job they signed up for. I think that's kind of mean. But that's what that one says. I don't think anybody signed up for working 8+ hours with no breaks or being treated like slaves. Anyhow. And that's about it for that one. So that one wasn't very long, but I thought it was very interesting. Hey, F4117, Pumpkin. I said hi to you already. I'll say hi again. Bye, Nerdy Newfie. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry I didn't see you guys leave there. Thank you for coming. Enjoyed you guys hanging out with us there, if you're still here. Okay, no problem, Wendy's mom. Just message me later when you feel up to it, okay? So interesting, right? With those restaurants, I don't blame the staff for feeling that way. You know what I mean? You feel underappreciated, like, and but you can't take breaks because you're understaffed. Like, people are not robots. Eventually, people get tired. You get exhausted. You know, same with all the frontline workers right now, like medical workers and those who are still working that because their jobs are needed, right? Like nobody can work around the clock, but some have to. They have no choice. And like people need to be treated better. Yeah, exactly. There's a labor shortage, right? But people can only do so much. You know what I mean? Though I can understand why these workers feel that way. You know what I mean? Like you can only do what Ken. You can only do so much. So, but people don't always appreciate it, right? So, now tell me what you guys think about this. Okay, give me 1 second. Actually, don't. I'm not gonna read that one either. Okay, listen to this. Um, 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 Team works at Wendy's for 10 minutes just to get free food. Ever had craving for fast food, but you realized at the cash register that you didn't have the money to buy it? Whether you forgot your wallet or simply low on funds that day, you probably had to walk away empty handed. For one young man in Utah, however, no was not an option. He instead offered to work for his meal at a Wendy's fast food restaurant. Footage of the teen, I'm not going to name him, was uploaded to TikTok by a friend of his. And in the clip, you can see like the teen who asked if he could work for his food, mopping the count and behind the counter and portioning out French fries. And then he's shown walking away with his hard-earned food. Now, here's a problem I have with this. Like, what if when he was mopping the floor, he had an accident or something? Like, that restaurant would be liable because he doesn't work there. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would have him mopping the floor. Maybe just wipe the counter and I'm okay with them giving out the fries. But maybe just have him wipe the counter, wipe some of the tables or something. You know what I mean? But anyhow, the footage, which was shared on May 9th, is captioned as crazy what you can ask for. Um, and then it was hashtag Wendy's, hashtag FYP, that means for you page. Those of you guys who don't have TikTok, for you in Utah. The video has since gone viral, racking up more than 1.8 million views. It's also received more than 143,000, sorry, 600 likes. There's been different varying comments. Someone saying it was pretty cool. He did some real work. Why not? Someone else was saying Wendy's workers are some pretty cool people. But then there's others that are like, that's a no-no. Just give them the food. You know what I mean? Like, I would probably just only once a year, but like next time, just make sure you have the money. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would feel comfortable getting them working um, in the fast food place because what if something happens to them, right? But I don't know what you guys think about that. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm not going to answer that. Maybe another time. Bye, Fang. Good to see you. Have fun at work. Hey, Switch Tendo Animation. Welcome to the channel. Right now, we're talking about this teen in Utah. He didn't have any money for his food. I'm guessing. I don't know what exact details were, so he asked if he could work for his food. Oh, okay, no, that's cool. You catch up whenever you're able to. I'm just happy you're here to hang out with us. But thank you so much, though. I appreciate that. So, what do you guys think, though? Would you, if you were this Wendy's manager, I'm assuming it was a Wendy's manager, that would have to clear this because I don't think a regular staff member would be able to clear this, something like that. Would you allow them to mop the floor, or just like let them give out a couple of fries and like mop the counters and that? As long as, of course, they were wearing like a mask and all that. And I don't know, how comfortable I would feel having them mop, because what if something happens and they slip, right? They don't work there officially. You know what I mean? So that could be a big problem, cause big problems for the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I want to know, are there trolls on your channel? I'm sure sometimes there are, Pumpkin. Sometimes they're not. I have no idea. When they come in, as soon as they come in, you know what I mean? Usually the moderators or myself hide them from the channel. So then they don't come back. But then somebody else comes. I can't. So it doesn't happen often, but that's all I can really say there. Yeah, I agree, David. Like, no way. What if there's a lawsuit? Exactly. Definitely a liability. Yes. If I had a restaurant, I would instead just this once make an exception and let them have the food, right? But tell them next time they would have to pay. That's what I would definitely do. Because what if, like you guys say, it's definitely a liability. What if there's a lawsuit? What if they hurt themselves? You know what I mean? There's too many, I think, cons. Look at the symbol of coffee. Yes, her nose back and is. Oh yes, where the lady spilled hot coffee on her, and she actually got money for it. Now, I'll tell you why. Like I do feel bad that she got burned severely. I will say that, the lady with the McDonald's coffee, but on the one hand, like I do feel bad as far as her injuries and everything, but as far as drinking the coffee right away and not realizing it was that hot, like I don't know. I don't think it should have to put on the outside of a coffee that it's hot, but anyways. Hey, Just Food Reviews, welcome. Well, exactly, right? Or like, just ask them to pay for it next time they have the money. Even you know what I'm saying? It's just definitely, I would just give them the food. I would appreciate it that they at least offered to work it off. You know what I mean? But so next time I would just say, well, next time, no, you have to pay. You know what I mean? Like, it was not permitted on org. I love Mork and Mindy. That's such a good show. Oh, what did he used to say? Oh my God, what did he used to say now? Was it Show's Bucket? I can't remember. Chris Hansen is not a troll. No, Pumpkin. Though sometimes I'm not sure. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Just for reviews, I don't know if you caught this. We're just talking about Christine who worked, asked the Wendy's in Utah if he could, work off his food because he didn't have money for food, I'm guessing. But definitely liability. I would just give him the food, hands down. So here you go. On the lowdown, of course, because the whole restaurant will try and get me. Oh my God. You guys crap me up. 1 second. That was my can that scared the crap out of me. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it comes down to it. Like, there's too much liability issues with they injure themselves. Well, if their parents decide to sue Wendy's, you know what I mean? Oh, I like your answer, Chris. I'm not a troll. I'm more handsome than a leprechaun. You are not my virtual lover, though. Sorry. Yeah, Pumpkin. You want to check out just food reviews? They do food reviews as well. You can check out his channel as well. Okay, here, moving on. Fast food workers are sharing their worst experiences, and it's a doozy. That story is from BuzzFeed. Fast food workers are sharing their worst experiences. Okay, here's one. I went to take the nozzles off the soda machine, and there was mold literally caked around and inside the nozzle. Oh, gross. Okay, here's another. I'm almost positive that a good chunk of the people reading this have worked in the fast food industry before, or have had a customer service job where you dealt with infuriating customers. Okay, this is another one. I guess just a person writing the story. I apologize. Um, yes, I've definitely been there. If you haven't, then you probably know someone who has. That's why when Reddit user, I'm not gonna say their name, asked, "What are some of your worst experiences you've had while working in the fast food industry?" Plenty of people had lots to say. So here are just a few of the most disgusting and shocking stories people have from their experience working in the fast food industry. Disclaimer: obviously, we can't 100% confirm these stories, but these people are supposedly speaking from their own experiences as alleged former employees. Okay, here's the number one. Okay, as if the other one wasn't enough. I went to hand a drink out of the drive through window, and the ass hats in the car threw a large blue Powerade all over me. My manager said if I went home early due to being soaked, I was fired. Are you freaking kidding me? So to make you work the whole shift soaked like that? I said, you know what? I don't need this job. I'm going home. I heard a mom who said at this restaurant she was fooled into thinking feeding her kids was healthy. What? Okay, come on. Anybody who thinks McDonald's is healthy, yeah, you've got some issues. The Starbucks Nightmare customer no. Did you see the Starbucks Nightmare customer order fiasco got employee fired? Yeah, Starbucks' response was that they were happy to make drinks exactly the way a customer wants, even if it's this long list of things. I didn't know they got fired though. I did hear about that they put a tweet on social media complaining about making this one person's drink. I didn't know they got fired. I don't. I just saw the list of the. I saw the list on the cup for his drink. Like that's like over the top. I don't think they should have gotten fired. I think they should have just gotten a warning. But anyhow, let's see what number two is. I worked at a huge coffee chain, and a woman ordered her coffee at 140 degrees in the drive-through. She then walks into the cafe and complains our coffee was 139 degrees and demanded it be remade. You're kidding me? Over 1 degree? Employee did clown the person on their social media. They do friend on it. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that part of the story. Then they should have been fired. Yeah. She's on. See. Yeah. Yeah, there used to be when I worked at Burger King. There was this homeless guy who would come in every day. We'd give him coffee, right? Because he was okay. But the last straw was, and it was me who had to clean it up. We'd allow him to go in there to use our bathroom if he needed to use it. I went in there to have clean it. There was shit everywhere. It was disgusting. After that, we had to ban him from the store. Like, you gotta have some respect. You give them some food too occasionally, and and that's what he did. Like he spread shit all over the wall, and they took me a while to clean up because I was gagging. It was so disgusting. That'd be my worst fast food worker story. I had to clean it up. No one else wanted to do it. So guess who got to do it? Me. Almost no. Okay, well, with me, right? My mom was always working, so I just heated food up in the microwave. I didn't know how to cook anything, so well, maybe craft dinner, but that's not really cooking. But anyways, like this homeless guy was really nice, and then that was one of the last straws. He also, I think, threatened one of the employees too, though. So that from then on, he was banned from the restaurant. Anyways, it was really, really bad. Well, there's more to the story, I think. I laughed at. Okay. Well, I thought number two was done. It wasn't. I apologize. Okay, I'll just read the whole thing together. I worked at a huge coffee chain, and a woman ordered a coffee. 140 degrees of drive-through. She then wants to walks to a cafe, complains her coffee was 139 degrees and demanded to be remade. I laughed at her and asked if she was joking, and she demanded to see my manager. My manager remade it, but I didn't get in any trouble. She was ridiculous, but the policy is to remake anything if a customer asks for it. See, that was Burger King's policy when I worked there. You just have to come in and have to ask us to remake it, and then we had to do it. Hey, Kenneth, the famous Kentucky Ghostbuster fan. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Oh, I can't see you. Oh, there you are, right there. Dougie. I love Ghostbusters. I am been waiting and waiting and waiting. See Ghostbusters Afterlife, like many people. Hopefully it'll finally be released and soon. Thank you for the nightmares. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's number three. I worked at a fast food chain for 2 weeks, and it wasn't too bad until someone spread shit over. That sounds like my story. Shit all over the men's bathroom, and they wanted me to clean it all up. That sounds exactly like my story, guys. That was not fun. That's too funny. I just told you guys my story. Well, I have many others, but anyhow. It was all on the ceiling, toilet, and the walls, like someone had a poop confetti bomb. Just rubber gloves, no mask. I said, fuck it, and quit. I don't blame them at all. Oh, I have to spite of my life. Over the front yard. Oh, that's funny. Probably, yeah. Number four, I was a waitress at a pizza place, and an older couple started yelling at me about how they found metal in their food. After several minutes of yelling, the man gets quiet and he goes, "Oh, I lost a filling." Then they tried to be all nice and laugh it off. I just wanted to say, screw you for treating me like crap. Yeah, I wouldn't be impressed with them either. You know what I mean? Like at least before I go off yelling at somebody. At least make sure you're calling them out for good reason. You know what I mean? Anyhow, number five. I worked part time at a fast food place while I was in college. One day I was working the drive through and this guy ordered a lot of drinks. One of them was low on soda syrup, but instead of just telling me about it like a rational person, he threw the extra large drink at me. The lid popped off and I was soaking wet. The manager, who was actually pretty good as far as fast food managers go, saw this happen. He took off running into the parking lot, flagged down the driver before he could leave, and told him to never come back. Then he came back in, found me a dry uniform shirt, let me have a few minutes on the clock to sit in the break room and calm down. Now that's a really good manager. Like the other one in this story, like way at the beginning, where they got the Powerade thrown at them, that's what that manager should have done instead of threatening to fire the person. Like that's a really good manager. That's what they should have done. The other person, the other story. Hey Diana, good to see you. Sorry guys, I'm going back and forth between my phone. No, don't worry that you're late. We're glad you're here. Don't ever apologize for being late. You know what I mean? I know you guys can pop in when you can. It's all good. No, don't never apologize because life happens. And as we all know, sadly, life is not predictable. Every vegetable needs regular watering. Oh, okay, talking about vegetables. Okay, I'm a vegetable. No, I'm kidding. Okay, number 6. At the fast food establishment I used to work at, we kept the grilled onions in a heated tray. One of the other workers got caught spitting his chewing tobacco into the grilled onion tray and got away with it until someone saw the security tape. He was fired on the spot. I'm not sure what they did about the burgers that went out served like that. Oh, jeez. Ew. Oh my gosh, chewing tobacco. Yum, yum. Extra protein. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's number 7. I worked at a fast food restaurant for a short time, and the soda machine was literally never cleaned. Oh, this is the one I told you guys about at the beginning. I went to take the nozzles off, and there's mold literally caked around and inside the nozzle. That is gross. That's really disgusting. The manager told me that the constant stream of soda kept the machine clean, so it wasn't necessary to remove the nozzles. Bullshit. I agree with that. That was 100% bullcrap. Because when I worked A&W, one of our jobs every night when I was a front cashier was to, take off the nozzles, clean them, and have them soaking in hot water overnight. And then you rinse them off, and then you put them in the hot water to soak overnight. And then whoever came in the next morning would drain it, rinse them off again, make sure they were clean, and put them back on. So that is definitely a load of crap. Okay, number 8. I was going to say 18. I was 16 working as a cashier, and a man walked up, and instead of ordering, he started talking about how his daughter was in vet school. I smiled and said, "That sounds nice." He then responds, "Yes, she did something with her life, unlike you." See, I used to get treated like crap a lot by people like that when I worked as a front cashier at Burger King. Even if you didn't do it as often, most of the time, maybe work in the kitchen. But I got people who would just, it was usually older people most of the time. Sometimes it was younger people who assumed that because I was an adult working in a fast food place that I wasn't intelligent or things hadn't gone right in my life, and that's why I was there. Like, you don't know, people should assume things. You don't know why the person is working there. I mean, I wasn't in night school, but how they know I wasn't working in night school trying to get my degree or something like that. And I was using the job to support that. You don't know why. You should never assume. You know what I mean? Yes, Diana, this is Pumpkin. She's pretty cool. She's new to the channel. Like, you just don't know why somebody is working there. Like, never assumes because someone is stupid or they're not intelligent enough to get another job. You don't know what their circumstances are or why they're working there. You know what I mean? Like, I would not want to serve somebody after them talking to me like that. That's for sure. Oh, definitely, David. I agree. You know what I mean? At least though, Like, this is another story. I think I told you guys before, right? Where I was working with this poor girl, a friend of mine at the Burger King, and this customer just came up to the counter and started yelling and swearing and cursing at her because we forgot pickles on his burger. Like, that's way over the top, right? Like, way, way over the top. Anyways, he made a complaint to head office and said that he wanted her fired. But the way he told the story was she was yelling and cursing and swearing at him. And that's not how it happened because I was there. And I overheard overheard this from like my boss or something. She was talking about it, and I said, "That's not what happened." She's like, "Excuse me." I said, "I was standing right there. I was there when it happened." I said, "So and so, like you know this the girl. I can't say the girl's name, but so you know her. You know she would never talk to customers like that or yell at them like that, right? Like, and Burger King's policy is customers always right. And that's it. It didn't matter what our side of the story was. At least A&W head office though are really excellent with every customer complaint. They would ask our side of the story and not just the customer side of the story, and then they would do an investigation. And they would thoroughly investigate every customer concern. And if and and there were many times where A&W head office sided with us and not the customer. You might realize they were just trying to get something for free or what have you. You know what I mean? Anyway, this guy wanted this poor girl fired, and I said, "You shouldn't fire her. She didn't do anything wrong." I was right there. I said, "I will get whoever from head office to talk to me. I will tell them what happened." I said, "She did not do anything." Right? And this person wanted her fired. And somehow, like, I guess my boss told her that um, my side said I was there. She didn't do it. And I guess they didn't say, "Oh, we can't well, I guess we'll give her another chance." And head office didn't even apologize to her. Um, you know what I mean? Fast food workers are not treated the best, but I will say A&W head office, they treat the employees the best at every other fast food place I've worked at. Because whenever someone complains, like I just said, they don't just assume the customer is right. They investigate our side as well. They do a whole investigation, everything, which is what all fast food head offices should be doing, not just assume the customer is right. You know, they are working, give the working people credit no matter the profession. Exactly. Right? Exactly. Okay, here's another one. Number 9, at the pizza place I worked at, we had a pizza that came with shrimp, but only if people specifically asked for it. So naturally, barely anyone ordered the shrimp on their pizza. The shrimp would just sit there for days on end, getting frozen every night and thawed out every morning. And whenever someone would actually order the shrimp pizza, they get like 2-week old shrimp on their pizza. That is disgusting. So it makes me wonder what kind of iron stomach these people have. That is gross. Ew. I would just take the shrimp off the menu. You know what I mean? Oh, gross. That is disgusting. Okay, let's see the next one. I'm afraid here. I was working at the register, and a buff dude with his 5-year-old daughter came in. He yelled his order at me and demanded a girl's toy for his daughter's kids' meal. I repeated his order to him, and he angrily said, "With a girl's toy, right?" I told him the toys are unisex. His eyes bulged, and he yelled, "What about sex?" And I explained the meaning of the word, and he mumbled, "Okay, just don't mention sex around my daughter again." Jeez. Unbelievable. People are just unbelievable. Um, I've had customers in the past I've talked to on the phone, like, they won't even let me get a word in edgewise, and then they're like, "Oh, you didn't do anything to help me." I'm like, "Let me say anything." Anyways, here's another one. Oh, wow, I can't believe this. My grandmother died of cancer just before my shift. They said if I didn't show up, I would be fired. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, I will say this: A&W isn't always the greatest. When my grandmother passed away, I asked for the whole day off. The day of her funeral, they made me work half the day. I'm not serious. They said, "Oh, we don't have anybody. You have to work it." I tried to refuse, and they said no. They wouldn't. They said I had no choice. They would try to quit, and they're like, just, and they wouldn't accept me quitting. Yeah, they made me work half the shift the day of her funeral. My mom was not impressed, to say the least. Because place like 100 years ago, and they would order way too many mushrooms. He'll say they would get slimy and gross. My manager wanted us to still use them. Ew. I'll tell you guys the story about Heath. He was a delivery driver for Pizza Hut Express. May often when the workers were cooking the chicken wings, they would drop a couple on the floor. It happened once when Heath was there, and he said he made him pick them up and put them in the box with the other wings for somebody's order. Yeah, exactly. That's what I should have done by the time. I guess I needed a job, right? So, um, I had good rapport with my bosses and everything. I was just really upset. You know, I mean, there's only one girl available to cover for me that day, and she didn't like me, so she refused. And they had nobody else to work, so they made me work half the day. Now I would have done something about it, right? But I guess I didn't have enough confidence in myself to say anything, but now I would have. Well, I think the 80s decade seemed like the unisex decade. Oh, I don't blame them saying they're still pissed. Okay, here's another one. A coworker dumped mop water through the ice cream machine in an attempt to clean it, like the part where the soft serve goes to freeze. Idiot. That's gross. Here's another. I was working at a burger place, and one day a customer came through the drive-through and ordered a plain hamburger. After I gave her the sandwich, she took it out of the bag, looked at it, and told me there was supposed to be cheese on it. I took it back and put a slice of cheese on it. Again, she looked at it and said she was unhappy about her sandwich. I'll never know what though, because this time she just looked at me, put me off, and drove away. Oh my goodness. Some people, I swear. Like, you wanted a plain. That means no cheese. You have to say, I want it with cheese, but plain. And then she wouldn't say what was wrong with it and just flipped her off. Wow. Like, I can't believe some people. You know what I mean? Uh, Here's another. I was working the drive-through handing out food while I was getting some other food. Let's see, at the corner of my eye, the lady put a cheeseburger in her glove compartment. I thought it was weird, but didn't think anything of it. I handed her the rest of the food, and the lady put the first bag in my face and says, I didn't get my cheeseburger. I bursted out in laughter and told her that I saw her hide the food. She gave a nervous laugh and drove off really fast without the rest of her food. She got caught trying to get the order for free. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe what some people will do. I really just can't. Um, here's another. I work at a pizza place, and one time the cook that was making the pizza lost their band-aid inside of a pizza, but they didn't know which one. They seriously wanted us to serve the 8 possible pizzas that could have had a bloodied band-aid in it and just wait to see if someone complained. Are you kidding me? I would just have them make all the pizzas. I don't care. You know what I mean? That's disgusting. And ew, that's just beyond gross. How come I can't see any more comments, guys? Oh, you're commenting. I'm guessing or listening. Oh, here's another thing. I just started working at this fast food chain, and at this point, I'd only been trained to work in the kitchen. One day, I had to wipe tables since the person who was supposed to do it called out sick. At about 2 hours in, a woman comes up to me and mumbles something about there being something disgusting outside. I went out to discover a perfect log of shit. I went out to discover a perfect log of shit sitting in a nugget box with barbecue dip and a note that said, "Fuck you." Wow. That is gross. Oh my god, I wonder if it was her. The guys missing digit in the chili. Yes. Hey, Olivia Pearl, we are listening. Oh, I know everybody is. It's just I figured that that's what you guys were doing. Just checking to see you're still alive. And here's another. I dropped a chicken wrap on the floor and was on my way to tell uh I was dropped a chicken wrap on the floor and was on my way to tell the customer that it would be a little longer since those were the last strips. A coworker told me it was no problem to just drop it in the fryer since that'll kill the germs. Wow. Unbelievable. Things like that happened over and over again. I constantly reported it to the manager, but he didn't seem to care. It was so gross, I quit. I don't blame them at all. That is completely disgusting. Yes, thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. And if you guys know some of my links, you can share that in the chat if you can find them. That'd be great. Okay, where was that? Yeah, I worked at a major coffee chain, and I'm brown. This customer came up to order coffee, and when I asked her how she liked it, she replied, "Make it the color of your skin." Okay, like that's not racist. Here's another. The fast food place I worked at blatantly ignored cross contamination protocol. The grill operator had one spatula for laying, flipping, and distributing meat, one that would lay a raw patty, squish the juice out of it, and then immediately lift and serve a cooked patty. I regularly could see drops of blood on the bun being served. That is gross. I brought it up with the manager, and she said that's how she learned it. So that's what she wants us to do. Okay. And finally, this disgusting story. I was working as a cashier, and my boss came up to me and told me to grab a mop because someone made a mess in a woman's bathroom. She gave me no other details and told me I could go home once I finished. I went to look, and there was a diarrhea trail from the bathroom door to the first stall. It had the consistency of chewed up Snickers bars. And when I say trail, I don't mean a smear. Imagine a paint can tipping over. I learned that day that fast food restaurants have hazmat bags just in case. Oh my goodness, that is gross. That is disgusting. And that was the last one. Did these stories remind you of any disgusting or shocking stories you have from your own job? Feel free to comment. Wow. I'm going to actually keep that one. I'm going to share it with the group later. And that was actually the last story that we have. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. Not be on Saturday. Yeah, no, I'm glad you had fun. And we'll see you next weekend, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And my kids wonder why I'd rather make my own food when they get fast food. You just don't know, right? Um, what you're getting, or who's making it, or what happens to it in the time it takes to prepare it, right? And you just don't know. Again, I'm gonna have to end the stream now, guys. I wanted to keep going for a few more minutes, but my battery is getting low. Um, I had fun tonight, and especially talking about these interesting stories. And the bun that did turn out great. And I hope you enjoyed those old photos of me. Those of you guys who missed that part, hopefully you can catch that in the beginning there. Just a reminder again, no live stream tomorrow. I'm just taking it easy tomorrow, so I have tomorrow off. But after this week, I am on staycation. I'm not working all next week. Excuse me. So I don't know if I'll do some extra live streams or not. We'll just see how next week goes. Because I'm off next week because my birthday is next Thursday. His is on the 21st. Yeah, so usually I never work on my birthday. I always take it off that week for vacation. Anyway, say totally true. I could go now. Photos were the best. I have a feeling you might have been lurking, brother. Hope you're feeling better. You know what? And just take care of yourself first. Don't worry if you can't go live or anything like that, right? Just look after yourself first. That's all we ask there. Anyways, guys, you're all awesome. No live stream tomorrow, but next week we'll be back to the regular schedule. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Love you guys. Have a good weekend. What's left of it. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Bye, everybody.